What is going on, everybody? It is Moonbow here, and I hope you are having a fantastic day. This video is going to be slightly different. I'm going to be touching on some update stuff that came out from Axolot. An amazing update, actually. I'm really excited to talk about that. Now, before I do talk about that, I just wanted to say I put a whole bunch of creations up on the Steam Workshop, so you should go check them out. I'll put some links in the description. If you want to subscribe to me on Steam for my workshop links as well, you should definitely do that so you can get them up to date. And join the group too, because I'll be putting announcements into the group every time I do like a big upload. Because if you didn't know, I can't upload to the workshop at the moment. So hopefully with these new updates coming out though, they will eventually get there. But for now, you should go check them out. I want to thank Sean so much for helping me upload them, and he's going to help me out with that as well. So from now on, you guys are going to get way more links. So let's check out the new winter update version 0.2.0. So this update features a whole bunch of new stuff, and the biggest and most important thing to mention about this update is the engine is now in the game. So you don't have to opt into the beta, so you're just in the new engine. I gotta say, it looks absolutely fantastic. If you bring up the HUD here, you can see now every icon is a lot more colorful, a lot more detailed, and it's a lot easier to see what each item is. They've enlarged quite a few of them, so that's a nice addition, some nice HUD work there. But we're going to be talking more so about these few new changes that have come to the game. So I'm going to go over these textures here and a few more of the items that they've kind of adapted for our liking. So over here though, we've got all the new textures added into the game. So as you can see now, there are two default glass blocks. The one on the left here is tiled, and the one on the right is just like a smooth finish. You can see I've colored all the blocks as well, so you can get an idea of what the new colored textures are going to look like. So the glass is pretty cool. I have to say though, all of your old creations that used the old texture are going to have this one on it, which is unfortunate because I had removed the texture manually. So you have to kind of go back and change them if you want to, but I mean, I might just slowly change mine over with this new stuff. And here you can see some relatively minor changes to the textures, but in the end they go a long way, I'd say. Especially with the wood texture. The wood one looks a lot more natural now, and it doesn't look out of place when you add it into certain builds. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty standard. You can see the metal actually looks a lot more dinged up, and I might say maybe Survival might have something to say about that. So aside from textures, this is the big one. This is it right here. This is something we've all been wanting for a long time, and it is finally here. So here you can see we now have colored bearings. You can paint them any color you'd like that you have in your paint wheel here. So that is huge. It'll be able to blend those in a lot better. So here we also have paintable suspension, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see that this one, it just paints the coil, and on this one here it paints the actual like hub right there. But another huge update with the suspension is you can now change the resistance on the suspension. And I was thinking we could do a little experiment here. If I add a bunch of metal, is that not going to go down? I wonder if it's getting stuck to the I'm not sure if it's getting stuck to the thing there. I was hoping I would be able to compress some of these springs down. That might not work. Oh, geez, wow, okay, never mind, look at that. This is insane. There we go, sorry about that. That was, I don't know why, I did not realize. Okay, so in the update they mentioned that the suspension is actually, like, really strong now. Like, extremely strong. So you can see, if I maybe even get that down a little bit more there, so if you go 1 and then 2, so look at that, 2 is almost full. So I would say between 1, 2, and 3, that is probably where we're going to be staying with the suspension resistance. Anything higher than that, I think that's when you start getting into some insane builds. But that is a huge update. I'm so excited for that. Another really amazing update is the dynamic lighting. That is not only really nice looking, but you can also paint it to whatever color that you want. I think that is absolutely amazing. So you can see we can change any of these lights to whatever color that we want, and the effect is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to start using that on pretty much every single build now because it just looks so good. And another update is the tires. They've just basically changed the look of the large tire here, as you can see. It looks a lot better, and it paints a lot better as well, actually. So if I get my paint tool out, you can see the rims actually take the color that they're supposed to, and they don't have that yellow-orange kind of hue that's always just kind of stuck in your face. And the treads look actually a little better as well. So aside from that though, that is pretty much the engine update. I'm so excited for it. The game is moving in the right direction. So thank you so much, Axolot, for the amazing work that you guys have been doing. If someone out there is watching it, who knows, I don't know. But either way, thank you for watching, guys. I've got an amazing creation coming later today, actually, so make sure you come back for that. And if you haven't seen Multiplayer Monday, you should probably look at that too, because it's so much fun. We do it every week. It's awesome. So thanks, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for Endless Scrap Mechanic, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.